your moment. Don't tell me how bad you want it. Prove to yourself how bad you want it. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing get in your way. Every day you wake up, every day you breathe, you should be improving yourself. You should be taking steps to reach your destiny. Don't let nothing stop you. It's your moment. It's your time. How bad do you want it?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I got a powerful message for you this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, whatever time you're watching this and wherever in the world you're listening to or watching this. This message is entitled, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Your Anger. Ooh-wee. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. You know, this is a biblical principle that the Bible talks about, is that when someone offends you, when someone hurts you, and let me just throw this out there. Everyone have things happen to them that can make you feel hurt or upset, but you know, being hurt is a choice. You know, people can say things about you, they can do things to you, but it's how you respond to what happens to you. And so it's very important to, man, as soon as something happens to you, to make the choice to forgive and to forgive quickly. Because here's one biblical principle. I want to drop this bomb on your head. Boom, boom, boom. This is the message. It says, if you don't forgive, then your Father in heaven won't forgive you. That's Bible, right? You can look it up, Google it. If you don't forgive, then your Father in heaven won't forgive you. So it's a lot of people walking around with unforgiveness, a lot of hate, a lot of anger in their hearts towards what their father did or didn't do for them in their life, what their mother did or didn't do for them, family members, especially during the holidays coming up. And I can't tell you how many family members are not speaking to each other and just at odds with one another. And you know, and just even co-workers. It could be a co-worker at your job who you don't particularly care about that much. You're like, I could do without them. But you still gotta have love in your heart for them. If you're a child of God, you gotta have love in your heart for everybody, whether they're black, yellow, green, red, orange, right? And the thing is, not saying you gotta be around these people every single day. Well, if you work with them, you do. But you still gotta have love in your heart towards these people. Anybody offends you, right? Quickly, you know, don't let the sun go down on your anger. Right? This is not only for married couples, but since I'm speaking about that, married couples, you know, it's very important, and I never heard nobody say this before, but it's so important for a married couple to forgive one another, right? Before the sun goes down, because several reasons. One, it affects your health, right? You carry all that animosity and unforgiveness within your heart. That's how people have sicknesses and illnesses and diseases within their bodies. And the doctors can't even trace where it's coming from. It's because you're carrying all of that inside of you. It's a lot harder to frown and to be upset and hold that than it is to smile, laugh, and be happy and cheerful. Second is you're giving the devil room in your relationship with your spouse, with your family members, with friends, with co-workers, anybody, if you allow it to linger overnight. Because then he can work in your mind. He can tell you and replay over and over what they did to you and what they said to you over and over in your mind until you make the choice to say, you know what? I forgive them. You know, I forgive them. You know, Jesus did that when he was on the cross. He said, Father, forgive them for what they know, not what they do, when they was nailing him on the cross. He made a choice to do that in pain and in agony. Now, I don't know what you're going through today. I don't know what you went through yesterday, and I don't know what tomorrow holds for you. But I want to encourage you to make that choice to forgive and do it quickly. Don't wait a week, a month, a year. And a lot of times, people who hurt you, they ain't even thinking about you. So you walking around mad. I ain't dealing with them. I ain't even feeling them. They should know that they did that to me, and they not even thinking about you. They somewhere on the beach surfing. Or they somewhere watching a football game, or they somewhere laughing with somebody, or sleeping good while you up at night staring at the ceiling because you can't sleep because you're upset because somebody hurt you. Like I said, being hurt is a choice, and forgiving is a choice. Third reason why you want to do that, why you want to forgive quickly, right? And don't let the sun go down on your anger is this. What if it's your day? What if it's your time to die? What if you didn't get a chance to say, Lord, I forgive them? Now, you die holding on to that unforgiveness. Your spirit leaves your body, and now angels are there to take you to your destination. According to the Bible, there's no way that this person is going to make it to heaven through the pearly gates, because it says, if you don't forgive, then my Father in heaven won't forgive you. So you don't want to go to sleep with that on you, with that unforgiveness. You want to let it go, and let it go quickly, right? Let them toes start touching again at night. Ooh, baby, I love you, I love you, I love you. Forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Because guess what? It's not worth your soul being damned forever because you cannot forgive. So for married couples and people in a relationship, let me tell you something, man. It's vitally important, right? You're helping each other get to your final destination, which is eternity with God, with Jesus Christ. You know, me and my wife had this talk, and it was like, listen, no matter what happens between us, we may have some disagreements, right? We don't argue, but we will have disagreements from time to time. But if it gets to the point where I'm saying something and it's offending you and it's making you upset, or you're saying something to me and I'm feeling hurt or whatever, or upset, listen, let's just talk through it and let's forgive each other right away. Let's just move past that, because, right, we got to help each other get to our final destination. We got to help each other live a long, happy, healthy, prosperous life. And this is something that you can practice, you know, with your coworkers, you can practice with your family members, you can practice with everybody you come in contact with. Sometimes people will say and do things that will get on your last nerve. I don't know what happened to the other nerves, but they're going to get on your last nerve. And you got to make that choice not to allow hate to build up in your heart, not to allow unforgiveness to build up on your heart, in your heart. Don't let the sun go down on your anger, and another day is starting and you're still holding on to that grudge. You're still holding on to that unforgiveness. Because what it is that you're going to get out of life from that is sickness, bitterness, and unhappiness. And oftentimes, people who don't forgive, other people don't forgive them. It's also like sowing and reaping, right? You always want to put out what you want to come back into your life. So I just want to encourage somebody out there, no matter who has hurt you, no matter who has said negative things about you and you heard about it, right? Not saying you got to be around them every day and go back and tell them new information about yourself. But what I am saying is that it's better for you to forgive them and do it quickly. Don't let it linger, because they're not responsible for your forgiveness. You are, right? This is your man, Mike Bowens, encouraging you out there. Until next episode, be blessed.